Sanje cheda choye chona chanjo modu dani eja so che da ye je so ji ba de da yi do lo je sanje nu ba sho Sanje tamje dewa da deve yuda deva yu Sanje tamje dunye da dunye je juda deva yu Semje tamje unye mebe dewa da amede yuji. Semje tamje nyere pechada nida de peda nyoma ne yuji. Okay. Morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. We are very fortunate. Yeah. We are very fortunate, for the fact that we all try to take the essence, try to extract the essence from this very life by trying our level best to hear the teachings, to contemplate on the teachings, to be able to put into practice as much as we can. So from that angle, in that respect, we are something really fortunate. The great Master Zangapa says, of all the Buddha's enlightened activities, the enlightened activities of the speech is the supreme. Because of this, the wise should remember Buddha. The wise should remember the kindness of the Buddha. There are many ways to benefit others. The Buddha says different ways for benefiting others. Sometimes the Buddhas, bring benefit to others through bodily actions. Sometimes he do through the power of his mind. So there are multitudes of benefiting others. But all the, of all the activities, of all the actions of benefiting others, the most supreme one, the most sublime one is only by through giving the teaching. This is really something precious and important. Buddhas can display miraculous power through body, or through his mind. But then the enlightened beings, they have the great, the power of the miraculous. They have the great miraculous power that we cannot imagine of. But then, if you look into their account life, their biographies, we will clearly see that it is only limited. Sometimes we may wonder why these great enlightened beings display the miraculous power. But then, if they do display miraculous power, sooner or later we get spoiled. We get spoiled. Because of this, Buddha prefers, the enlightened beings prefers to, to tame others, to subdue others, to help others through giving, teaching, and instruction. So therefore, being, expounding, giving the teaching, so important. This being so important because after all, what we really need, what really we do want in this life and or the unlimited lifetimes. What essence do we need? It's that simple. We simply want long-lasting happiness and do not want even an inch of pain and suffering. That is the fundamental reality. That is, we all have, we all desire this kind of life. Now, if that really is the case, what do we need on our part is we simply just want the method for achieving temporary happiness as well as long-lasting happiness. We all need the method to remove all the unwanted and unnecessary the challenges in our life. So therefore, the teaching, the instructions being so important, critically important. So therefore, on the part of the teacher, on the part of the enlightened beings, they are ready to help. They are ready to help us through giving instruction and teaching. On our part, what we need to do is we need to make requesting the teaching. Requesting the teaching. So therefore, now we are discussing the fifth limb, that is requesting the teaching. We have the 7-limb practice, right? 7-limb practice, and requesting the teaching is the fifth one. Now, just what are the benefits? Just simply requesting the teaching, what are the benefits? The benefits, there are great many benefits, but those, the principal and the main ones are, we create tremendous amount of merit, a great deal of merit by requesting the instruction and teaching. The number 2 is life after lifetime. There are great possibilities that we are going to meet with the real Buddhas as our spiritual guide. And we are going to meet with the teachings, such a sublime teachings, life after lifetime. All the negativities many of the negativities that we accumulate accidentally or unaccidentally by criticizing the Dharma, these all negatives are removed, are purified, will be purified by requesting the teaching. Now, we may wonder, why do I have to request? Why do we need to request for the teaching, for the enlightened beings to teach us? Why do we need to make request? The question, we may wonder, this question may come up, may popped up in our head. The Buddhas can teach. Even the disciples, the followers may be spiritually ripened. Their mind is ripened. On the part of the Buddhas and enlightened beings, they don't need to make request from these, followers. Not necessary. But still, yet, it is highly instructed to make a request. So now, why I have to request the teaching? The the simple and the profound reason for that is to indicate that we have respect. We have deep respect. We have deep reverence. We have deep kind of, the faith in the instruction, in the teaching. Why? Because this is what I want. I want long-lasting happiness, to remove all the, challenges. So because of this nature, because of this reality, we do need to make request for the teaching. See, even the Buddha, when Buddha achieved enlightenment, following his attaining enlightenment, after he achieved the enlightenment, Buddha did not talk for 49 days. He didn't talk. He didn't teach anything within these 49 days. Why? Why Buddha remained silent in these 49 days? What is the reason? Why he kept silent? Even though he could teach, but he prefers to remain silent. Because to indicate the rarity of the instruction, to indicate the highly valuable of the instructions, the rarity of the instructions. He just pay his homage and respect to the teaching. So therefore, he remains silent, just to show his. Therefore, Buddha said, I found the teaching which is really natural, which is so profound, which is free from all the complexities, something which is clear light, and also it is uncompounded, and it is really a natural light. This natural light teaching, I experience it. I value it in my heart. I treasure it in my heart. It is so precious to me and dear to my heart. So, because of this, to show the rarity, to show the highly preciousness of the teaching, he remains silent. He didn't give away right away. You want? Okay, I will give right away. Not in that way. Even you see when the lamas give the teachings, a throne is being set up. For what purpose? Why do we set up the throne? The throne is although it's something to do with that, it's a traditional. Although we could say traditional, but this is something related with the teaching, right? Why do we set up the throne? And also, when Buddha gave the teaching, when the Buddha gave the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, when Buddha turned the second wheel of Dharma, the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, the second turning wheel of Dharma, Buddha, he pile up all the yellow robes. He pile up as he's cushion, as he's sitting. So on these pile up robes, the yellow robes, he pile up, on which then Buddha seated and then gave the perfection of wisdom sutra. Why? Simply to show the respect and reverence to the teaching, not for the person who is sitting on the throne, but to show simply a deep respect for the teaching. This kind of very this kind of system, a beautiful system, showing the respect for the teaching, has been observed, has been carried on since also in ancient times. In ancient times, it is also can be seen. And also, relating to this, a very good system, the system of showing our respect for the teaching. I will relate one story to this. Fine. To show the reality of the teachings. During the time of 11th century, as you know, the great master, the great master Marpa, he used to refuse to give the teachings to Milarepa. Milarepa was expecting that he would one day receive the teaching from his guru. But all the times he was rebuked. He was chased away. He was kicked out. He was singled out from the teaching gathering. So this happened this went on for pretty a long time. And then finally, Milarepa got tired. Milarepa began to lose hope that he's not going to receive any teaching, the profound teachings. So now Milarepa's wife, so she told Milarepa, now, it looks like you are not going to receive any teaching. So you better, try to get from some other, master. Milarepa's own student by the name of Chukudoji, Master Chukudoji, Mok Chukudoji, right? Mok Chukudoji. So the mother, Minerva's wife, she wrote a fake letter. And she also, had some, very high, very precious relics from Naropa, Master Naropa. So she gave this to the Minerva and also the fake letter, and then sent to Marpa's student, Chukudoje, Master Chukudoje. The letter says, Muk Chukudoje, you give the instruction and the teaching to this black magician. And I give my relics. I also send some of my relics for you. So with this, Uchukudoji read the letter. He read the letter. He was so happy, pleased to receive these, priceless relics. He thought it was sent from his, master, Marpa. So now he has the letter and relic. So Minerva made the prostration to him. Minerva made the prostration to Chukudaje. Now please give me the instruction. Teaching, instruction. I have all the evidence that you should give me the instruction. Now give me the instruction. Minerva, Chukudaje didn't give the teaching right away. What did Chukudaje did? Chukudaje, as I told, he was the Marpa's disciple, Marpa's student. So what did he ask? What he did tell to Minerva? Oh yes, you want the teaching? Yes, I will do. I will. Don't worry. But I have one favor first. I have one favor. Some of my neighbors, some of the people of the other neighboring people, my neighboring people, they are bullying my people. They bully my people. So you got to do something for them. You give them a peace of your mind. You got to do something. With this, I will give you the teaching. I will give you the instruction. So, Minerva thought, oh, that would be great. That would be great. If that is the case, I don't bother to bring the hailstorm to destroy the village, the other village, so that my Chukudoji would be delighted because I fulfill his favor. With this, then what Minerva did, he brought the hailstorm. He brought the hailstorm through his magic, black magic. All the harvest, all the crops are well destroyed, and hundreds of thousands of animals are being killed, got killed by this hailstorm. Then what he did? Now he brought a very, big kind of blanket where he, go on to collect all the dead animals. He pick up the dead animals and put on the blanket. Pile up on the blanket. Whole blanket is filled with the dead animals. With this black blanket filled with the animals, dead animals, he brought in front of the Mukchogudoji. Master, I have all these dead animals. I have really fulfilled your wishes, fulfilled your favor. Now please, you must be ready. Please give me the instruction. And now, at the same time, Minerva thought, now it looked like I'm creating more negative karma. Negative karma, one after the another, continuously, without receiving any teaching instruction. So he was really hungry for the instruction. He was really, kind of something, deep inside his mind. Just really the, desire for the instructions which could help him achieve enlightenment in a single lifetime. A kind of unending, desire, the quest for the instruction, a deep quest for the instruction. With this, he, with the sense of all this, showing a deep respect, at the same time, also not that, with this tiredness, a sense of tiredness. Now, he was also scared. Minerva was also scared. Now he killed all the animals, hundreds and thousands of animals with his black magic technique. So then the Lama Ngokwa said, Ngokwa, Chukudoji, Master Chukudoji, he said, son, my son, don't be scared. In the tradition of the glorious Naropa, even the greatest sinner can become enlightened in a single lifetime. With this, Chukudoji, he went into meditation, he just, gave up. He just closed his eyes and remained silent. And he snapped his finger. With this, all the dead animals brought back to life. All the dead animals revived again. And then they ran away to their respective places. Chukudoji said, until you become enlightened, when you become enlightened, these dead animals will become your first cycle of disciple. They will become your disciples in your first achieve enlightenment. You see, this is the power of the instruction, the power of the Dharma. Of course, your endeavor, your choice of hard work is involved, but the teaching itself is so sublime that unimaginable things happen. So if I can continue a little bit, because it relates to the preciousness of the teaching, the priceless of the teaching, the priceless of the instruction. So then Milarepa, then Marpa learned. He learned that Milarepa went to his own student. He learned. Milarepa learned. Marpa learned that Milarepa went to ask for request the teaching. So then Marpa sent a letter. He sent a letter to Chukudoje, his student. In the letter, what it says, you bring black magician back. You also bring my kind of relics, which is priceless. You bring all this back, and you also should come. You need to come. So Chukudoji, he sent Milarepa ahead. You go ahead and inform that I'm coming. So Milarepa, he went ahead. So now he went to see Marpa. Milarepa went to see Marpa. So Marpa was sitting here, and Milarepa just very scared. Then he made the prostration. So when Milarepa made the prostration, Milarepa seemed to get angry. He faced to the north. When Milarepa prostrated from the north side, Marpa faced to the east. When Marpa, made the prostration from the east side, Milarepa faced to the south. So when he made the prostration from the south, then Marpa, faced to the east. So like this, Milarepa said to Marpa, Amala, Chukudoji is coming. Chukudoji is coming. It would be great if you can come to welcome him and receive him. It would be great. Milarepa. So Milarepa said like this. At this point, Marpa got upset. Marpa said, what the hell you are to tell all these things? When I came from India, I traveled to India 3 times. I brought the priceless and the most treasured instructions which could lead to enlightenment in a single lifetime. I spend my resources. I spend my entire wealth, entire resources. I risk my life to brought all these, priceless instructions from India. Now you are expecting me to go to welcome. When I came from India, let alone human being, even the one bird didn't come to receive me. Now I'm to go there to receive. What kind of job is this? Then Marpa, got upset. You get out of my sight right now. Get out of my sight. So, Milarepa was a little bit, she got emotional. So Milarepa was a little bit emotional. He kept emotional. Then, so with this, now Milarepa was still, he was still hungry for the quest. He was still hungry for the Dharma instruction. He was really hungry. At that time, so Marpa planned to give the instruction. Marpa planned to give some instruction and practice for all the people, for all the gathering. That's why he asked his student Chukudoji to come. So they all come, they all, assembled, they all gathered to receive the teachings from him, to receive the instructions from him. At this point, then Marpa seated on the throne. How come you are here? Because Milarepa was also, Milarepa also attended the teaching. How you come? How come you attend this teaching? Are you ready to make kind of, to show the respect for the teaching, some kind of offering? Milarepa. With this, Milarepa take out some turquoise, some kind of turquoise, which is given to him by Marpa's wife. Then Milarepa said, where did you get this? Lama Marpa, this is given by your wife, Tangmema. So with this, Milarepa got up and he ran. He just, give few kicks, good kicks, and slapped Milarepa and just, Milarepa then he ran as far as he could. And he also chased after the wife. Before he chased after, he chased after his wife. The wife left the scene right away. And then Marpa with the long stick, he just, pointing with the stick in his hand, he was pointing at the Chugodaji's head. Chugodaji was really frightened. What the hell you give the teaching instruction to this black magician? Lamala, you told me to give, I received the letter. I thought it is from you, so that's why I give the teaching. Be careful next time. Right? So this kind of thing happened. And then now Milarepa was really very sad. Now he really, he has no idea what he is going to do. He has no idea what he was going to do the next. Now he was really thinking about killing himself. So he was taking his own life. So he take out the knife, ready to commit suicide. So with this, the Mokshukudoji saw this. Mokshukudoji saw that Milarepa was doing something, unimaginable thing. So he stopped. There are some few people, including Chukudaji, they all stopped this act, the act of killing himself. Then Chukudaji went to see Milarepa. Went to see Marpa, Lama Marpa. Now, Master Lama Marpa, this black magician is now going to do something very, unfortunate thing. He is going, if not be careful, he is definitely going to do something unfortunate thing. With this, then Milarepa thought, Marpa thought, with this, then Mata give a thought. Okay. Now, Tangmema means his wife, his wife. Tangmema, now bring the black magician inside. Black magician inside the teaching hall. So Tangmema brought, it looks like now Lama Marpa really take care of you. He even asked me to, call you. So Lama, so Milarepa went inside. Still, he has no idea what's going to do, what will happen next. He has no idea. Then, in front of all the gathering, Marpa said, today, for this special teaching today, the great black magician, that is Minerva, the black magician is the chief guest of this teaching. He is the chief guest. When Minerva heard this, she could not believe. Am I dreaming? Or is it real? If I'm dreaming, I better don't wake up from the sleep. If it is real, if it is really happening, maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I'm having illusion. And after some time, he was keep on thinking, is it real or is it a dream? Then after some time, he came to sense, the sense, he, came to the sense, and he was so overwhelmed with joy that he began to dance. He began to dance in front of all the people out of sheer joy. For being he is going to receive the instructions, the priceless instructions, the priceless, the most treasured instruction. And Marpa said, in all these years, I have given him hardships. I haven't done this for my own purpose. I haven't done this for my purpose. Because this great black magician, great black magician, Minerva, he created such a heinous crime by killing 35 people, destroying the villages. I have no other choice but to use the harsh method to bring him on the right path. If he haven't done that much, heinous crime, I can do in a peaceful way. I can do in a very peaceful way. With this, if you look from all the angle, all the angle, there is no one to feel guilty and to feel regret about what I did. With this, everybody see Marpa is a Buddha, real Buddha. Marpa is a real Buddha, very skillful in guiding the disciples on the right direction. And with this, the whole is filled with the laughter. The whole is, the teaching venue. Everybody feels the roars of laughter. With this story, simple story, tells the preciousness, the rarity of the instruction. You see, Marpa Rishi's life. He has to go all the way from Tibet. There are a lot of the bandit robbers, a lot of tax, the fraud tax collectors, the wild animals, and there is no vehicle. like car. There's no airplane. Take a walk. Take a walk. It's not easy. Both in environment, physical, and from every respect, angle, to receive teaching is not easy. You see, even if we were to go for 3 or 4 days on a walk, how much we get tired. They travel for months and months, leaving behind everything. Receive these priceless instructions. Master Atisha, to receive the instruction on the bodhicitta instruction, he has to travel and cross the ocean for 1 year and 3 months. Imagine, there's no ship. Maybe he may use some very wooden plank for 1 year and 3 months. Can we imagine? In early times, these great masters risked their life, spent all the entire resources, wealth, to receive this priceless instruction. But somehow now, due to the change of time or due to degenerate time, is no longer there. This valuing the teaching as priceless and rarity. It's no longer. What to do? Now, so therefore, we need storytellers. They need to request the teaching. They need to request the teaching. Now here in this case, we are making a request to the Merrifield to give us the teaching, to give us the instruction. Now here, how we are going to do. So, you see, first, what we need to do is, we are requesting for the Merrifield to guide us, to give us the instruction, to give us the teaching. So what we really need to do is, you emanate yourself like limitless time, limitless like yourself, limitless time. Limitless body. You emanate like yourself the limitless bodies. And, there are limitless number of universe. In these limitless number of the universe, Buddha's Pure Land. There are limitless number of Buddha's Pure Land. Some Buddhas are freshly achieved enlightenment. Some Buddhas preferred not to teach, they remain silent. So you emanate the limitless number, the body like yourself, and you go to each and every Buddhist Pure Land. You go to, right? So you hold on your hand, you hold the Dharma chapa, Dharma wheel with 1,000 spoke. You hold. You kneel down in the presence of each and every Buddha. You kneel down. You offered this Dharma chapa. I request, please, for the benefit of me and all the beings, please impart and give me the instruction and teaching. You request. When you make the request, each of the beings, enlightened beings, they are so delighted, they are so joyful. They accepted your request. They accepted your request. And with this, they give the teaching. They give the teaching. They give the Hinayana teaching, they give the Mahayana teaching, they give the Vajrayana teaching. And all the beings are ripened. They make all the beings ripen, or including you. They make you ripen, your mind ripened. Those who are not matured, mind not matured, unruly mind or untamed mind, their mind is being tamed. Those who are tamed, they bring to the right path. Those who are on the right path, they bring to the state of enlightenment, state of liberation. Those who are on the liberation state, they bring to the state of enlightenment, the full Buddha state. We need to visualize like this. If you do like this, life after lifetime, you, as said earlier, you will be kept, you will be guided by the real Buddhas. And you are going to really meet with the Buddha's teaching, life after lifetime. Right. After this, now what we need to do? After this, now what we need to do is, now you visualize the merit field in front of yourself, right? You visualize the merit field in front of yourself, Buddha Shakyamuni in the center, the right, Buddha Manjushri, surrounded by all the lineage masters of the profound path. On the left, the Buddha Matriya, surrounded by the lineage masters of the extensive path. On the back side, Buddha Vajradhara, surrounded by all the blessed masters. And then there are many visualizations, no need, just visualize like this, right? With this, right, then what you need to do is, now, again, what we need to do is, again, you emanate like the limitless number of yourself. Limitless number of yourself. And in front of the matter field, right? Matter field. If you can also do. If you could, you may also do. In front of matter field. For example, Shakyamuni Buddha or Master Tsongkhapa Buddha, Tsongkhapa Papadi. In each pore of the Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, in every pore, there's the Buddha's Pure Land. And in these Buddha's Pure Land, the limitless number of the Buddha reside. So, you see, you emanate the limitless number of yourself, unimaginable, filling the entire galaxies. With this, you go and you hold the mandala. Mandala. Like here in this case, you have the mandala. You put 9 rice in the 9 rice, or each of the a small piece of rice on the 4 direction and 4 cardinal directions, and in the center you put the rice, and then you visualize this as a one Dharma wheel with 1,000 spokes. You visualize like this, and then you hold this and offer to each and every Buddhas that you visualize right in front of you. I request to turn the wheel of Dharma, give the teaching, give the instructions. So with this, they heavily accepted your request, and again, they really give you the teaching. They give you the Four Noble Truth. The teaching of the Four Noble Truth. The teaching of the bodhicitta, the instruction on bodhicitta. With this, your mind is so ripened. You have ripened your mind. With this, you really develop a sense of deep joy, satisfaction. So this is the second way of doing kind of meditation or practice relating to requesting to teach the Dharma. Now we do like this, right? This kind of meditation. It's really profound meditation. If we really effort to spend time and energy, there are beautiful, beautiful instruction and meditation. Now we develop the deep satisfaction that we receive all these teachings. I requested, just as I requested, these enlightened beings accepted my request, and now I receive all the teachings. Now, after receiving the teaching, what we are supposed to do after receiving the teaching, now we are to do also in real life, what we are to do after receiving the teachings, right? So after receiving the teaching, we need to be very skillful. We need to be very skillful in developing some spiritual experience, some deeper experience within us. Sometimes, to be honest, we are not that skillful. We struggle for years and years. The result is not that powerful, very effective result. No matter how long we spend our time and energy in doing this practice and that practice. Therefore, it is very important if we really were to, to really, to make some awakening within ourselves, to awaken to something really felt, deeply felt experience, not on the surface, but rather deep within, deep beneath. Therefore, you see, if we talk about, developing some kind of experience, some kind of, deeper experience, what we really need to do is with purification practice, and accumulation merit. This I have been emphasizing since long time ago. So this is the really, these two makes you mind ripen, matured. Once you have well done this thing, your mind is really ripened. You're really matured, your mind stream is matured, ripened. And with this, not only this, what you need to do is now we need to do the visualization, meditation. In meditation, study, reflection, and meditation included. Visualization, that is what we call as visualization is needed. Not only that, we also need supplication to the merit field. Supplication means praying to the merit field to receive the blessing. This is the authentic way of doing it. authentic. Of course, my understanding is also based on the real, the great masters. The instructions, based on their instructions. Right. So, for example, once you are ripened, once you are well ripened through the purification practice and accumulation merit, a small incident makes the experience blossom, bursts out in you. You develop the spiritual experience right away, instantly. Right. Give you one example. I hope many of you know the great master Pabongka Rinpoche. The great master Pabongka Rinpoche's teacher was Master Jambel Huntup. The great master Jambel Huntup's teacher was Master Kesang Khildup. Okay. Kesang Khildup's teacher was Master Kesang Tenzin. Okay. One day, the Kesang Tenzin, was going somewhere to do some puja, to some, service, puja service, to attend some puja. So he asked his student, Kesang Khildup, to bring one text to read during the, break, during the break. Kesang Tenzin brought one text, Dharma text, which is mind training text, Vajra song, which is the text on Vajra song. It is all about mind training, mind training on equalizing and exchanging self with others. So Master Kesang Tenzin went through this text. When he went through this text, instantly he developed a very powerful bodhicitta born into his mind. He really experienced the uncontrived bodhicitta born. You see, a small incident caused because this master already ripened his mind through purification and accumulation of merit. Right? Again, there was another master, the great Longdil Lama Rinpoche. He's really a great master. He really is a great master. He has face-to-face talk with Tara, encountered with the Tara, face-to-face. This great master, Longdil Lama Rinpoche. So he said in his early part of life, he do have some, experience of bodhicitta, but that is not the, spontaneous bodhicitta. It's a contrived bodhicitta. Then after that, he went for the pilgrimage to the great master Marba. Marba's pilgrimage area in Trogolung. There's one place in Tibet called Trogolung. Okay, Trogolung. So in that area, there's Marba's house. Marba's, staying house. Sekagudo. Sekagudo. 9-story building, which is built by Milarepa single-handedly. 9-story building. So when this Lama made the prostration and did some pilgrimage, right away, this master, Longdil Lama, developed uncontrived bodhicitta. Uncontrived, spontaneous bodhicitta born into his mind. Now this is going to last long. It will not degenerate easily. Therefore, when your mind is ripened, when all causes conditions happen, ripen, in this short period of time, the spiritual experience will born. So therefore, the great master, Gombawa was a great Kadamba master, Gombawa. Master Gombawa said, the spiritual path, the spiritual experience, the spiritual path, which may seem to take 100 years to develop, may occur in a very short period of time. May occur in a very short period of time because of the impermanent nature of the things. You see, because of the impermanent things go into instant flux, go into continuously change, momentarily changing because of this nature. You may think, oh, it takes 100 years, but if all the causes conditions come together, it will come in even a short period of time. You see, from one angle, we may think, oh, it's a long path, But if you do it in a very skillful manner, skillful way, know how to practice. I'm not saying that I'm good. Definitely, I'm not saying I do not mean that. I'm just trying to explain, based on my very limited, very, very low experience. And also mainly, my understanding is based mainly on the instruction of the many great masters writing. Many authentic, the reliable, highly, they also, highly realized beings writing. And therefore, I'm saying this. Not something, this thought come here, not thought come here, I just stay over there. I don't do this. So this is, through the important thing is that we need to do the purification, accumulation merit, to really supplicate. Also, the supplication is really important. Pray from your heart to the merit field. This is, again, really important. If we really, aspire, if you really, if you really just finding and seeking some blessing, which makes you transform here, you need to receive the blessing. We need to receive the blessing from the lineage masters, from the merit field. Of course, then we also need to do the visualization, the correct visualization. I say the correct visualization, the right way of doing the visualization. Sometimes, what really come across is we come across a lot of information from the internet, Google search, all these things. There's no kind of there's no lineage. There's no source. Something which has no source. How can you develop? How are we expected to develop the inner experience? Right? So therefore, then the warmth of the blessing, the warmth of the blessings will never diminish. Therefore, if you look into the merit field, the structure of the merit field, how would the structure of merit field look like? You put all the great masters over there. This alone tells you that you have to receive the blessing from them. We need to receive the blessing from them. If we look for the blessing, spiritual experience, right? My job is just to tell those authentic ones. That is up to the people, right? So this is, all how we can do when it comes to requesting requesting to teach, requesting for the teaching from the merit field, from all the Buddhas, from all the Bodhisattvas, the great spiritual beings, the past, the present, the past and the present, and right. So this is all for the instruction and teaching. I mean, I better use the discussion. I better use the discussion. It's all for the discussion on the topic requesting to teach the Dharma. Okay, then I think I would better stop. If you have any question, just ask me. Okay, if we have no question, then we read the dedication prayer.
Yeah, seems like there's no questions today. So, but the teachings today is quite long, and but it's also very interesting. So I just want to summarize some main points of the teachings today. Just to clarify. So the first thing that the teaching, Buddha teaching, is very precious, and we need to make requests not for the sake of the Buddha or the teacher, but actually it's to showcase that we really have the faith and the respect for the teaching, right?
Yeah.
And, and as you said that in every teaching, we have to set up the throne for the teachers, and it's the throne is not for to show the ego of the teacher, but actually it is to show the respect to the teaching which is represented by the Lama, right? Yeah. And the reason why we have to make requests for the teachings to the Buddha and merit field is because it helps us to first to accumulate a tremendous amount of merit, and more importantly, it make our mind ripened, and it created cause for us to meet the real Buddha in the future and receive directly the teachings from him. So so that's the main benefits of why we have to make requests for the teachings to the Buddha, and right.
Yeah, right. You got right.
And one more very interesting point that you already mentioned is that um the uh, on the spiritual experience it not happen just for no reason, or it just happen randomly. It's because our mind has been driven through continuously purifications and merit accumulations, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And once we purify enough and accumulate enough merits, and then the realization or enlightenment will comes as a result naturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
That's good, yeah. Oh, yeah. The visualization, and then, yeah. In addition to purification and accumulation merit, also supplicating from your heart, to the merit field, to one's, guru, or, to the merit field, and also, do some correct visualization.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So with correct
Mm,
visualizations, it will work, right? And
mm,
we should develop some spiritual experience, if
mm.
we the right way, right?
Yeah,
uh,
that's right. Yeah, we got all that.
yeah, okay, okay.
Okay, then we do the
Ờ,
dedication.
dạ, thì đầu Tom ấy và thay chị Trang tóm tắt lại những cái điểm chính của bài hôm nay, bởi vì bài hôm nay rất là dài nhưng mà thực sự nó cũng rất là thú vị và hữu ích cho mình đó.
Yeah.
Dạ, thứ nhất đó là về điểm đầu tiên đó thì là giáo pháp của Đức Phật rất là quý giá. Và khi mà cái lý do mà chúng ta phải thỉnh cầu cả Đức Phật thỉnh chuyển pháp luân đó là không có phải không bạn không 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 phải là bởi vì chúng ta làm điều đó cho Đức Phật, mà bởi vì đó là chúng ta cái sự thỉnh cầu của chúng ta nó thể hiện cái sự tôn trọng, cái lòng tín tâm của chúng ta đối với giáo pháp. Đó là cái lý do mà chúng ta phải thỉnh chuyển pháp luân. Và nếu mà chúng ta thấy thầy có nói đó là trong những những cái buổi lễ mà chúng ta thấy là có những cái pháp tòa cao đó, là những cái pháp tòa đó dựng lên cho những cái vị đạo sư, không phải là để show để thể hiện cái ngã mạn của những cái vị đạo sư, mà thực sự đó là nó thể hiện cái sự tôn trọng, cái sự trân quý của chúng ta đối với giáo pháp. Mà vị đạo sư ở đây chính là cái hiện thân của giáo pháp, của giáo lý, cho nên là chúng ta dựng cái pháp tòa đó lên để thể hiện cái sự mà trân quý và tôn trọng đối với cái giáo pháp. Và khi mà chúng ta thực hiện cái việc mà chúng ta thỉnh chuyển pháp luân thì nó sẽ cho chúng ta rất là nhiều lợi ích, mà trong đó những cái lợi ích chính, thứ nhất là giúp chúng ta tích lũy được rất là nhiều những cái công đức. Thứ hai là thông qua cái việc mà thỉnh chuyển pháp luân đó thì nó sẽ cho chúng ta cái sự kết nối, và nó tạo ra cái nhân để chúng ta có thể gặp được được trực tiếp được hạnh ngộ Đức Phật trong tương lai. Cũng như là sẽ giúp cho chúng ta nhận được giáo pháp trực tiếp từ đời này qua đời khác. Dạ. Và cũng cũng có một cái point rất là hay của thầy Sondu có nói ngày hôm nay, đó là khi mà cái sự mà giác ngộ, những cái trải nghiệm tâm linh nó sẽ không có tới một cách tự nhiên, một cách ngẫu nhiên, mà thật sự là bởi vì nó tới được là do là chúng ta đã, nó là kết quả của cái quá trình mà chúng ta đã tích lũy đủ công đức và chúng ta đã tịnh hóa đủ. Mà khi mà chúng ta tịnh hóa đủ và tích lũy đủ công đức rồi thì cái tâm của chúng ta sẽ chín mùi đó, thì chỉ cần một cái tác động nhỏ thôi là chúng ta cũng có thể giác ngộ. Giống như là cái câu chuyện của ngài kể đó, là ví dụ như có một cái vị có một cái vị đó đã chỉ cần đọc qua một cái bài về Bồ Đề Tâm, một cái bài 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 hát về Bồ Đề Tâm thôi, mà ngài đã phát triển được cái Bồ Đề Tâm rộng lớn, một cái Bồ Đề Tâm mãnh liệt, là bởi vì cái tâm nó không có xảy ra ngẫu nhiên, mà thật sự là bởi vì nó đã được làm chín mùi thông qua cái sự thực hành tịnh hóa và tích lũy công đức của ngài, của cái vị đó trước đó. Dạ. Thì cho nên là ngôn rô, dạ, thì cái này mình cũng sẽ thấy là ngôn rô nó cũng rất là quan trọng, thực sự nó là cái nền tảng để cho chúng ta có những cái trải nghiệm sau này. Dạ, cho nên là ban tổ chức với lại chị Hiền Trang nó cũng 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 rất là khuyến khích mọi người, dạ, để thực hành kim cang tác đọa hàng tuần. Dạ, cũng đó là một trong những cái lý do. Dạ. Thì bây giờ, dạ, so yeah, now we can do the dedication then.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you Ben, thank you everyone. Cảm ơn
Thank you everyone.
ngày hôm nay xin unmute để cảm ơn thầy.
Thank you, Ben, so much for the teaching today.
Welcome.
Cảm ơn Linh Đan và phiên dịch của chúng ta ngày hôm nay. Yeah. Cảm ơn mọi người. Hẹn gặp lại mọi người vào tuần tới. Thứ sáu mình có buổi cộng tu kim cang phát đỏa.
You guys see so much. Thank you chị Linh Đan ạ.
Oh, you are welcome. 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 Okay.